Well, hello YouTube. Tennessee Wingman here. We're about to go out and ride a little bit and talk a little bit. I ain't got a whole lot to talk about today. The weather's beautiful. I'm not sure how long it's going to last. Today, tomorrow. I think they said it was going to be raining come Wednesday. Yuck. So I think I'll just go and ride through downtown Glenville. Oh boy. Hard to imagine what Glenville really is. After living in Murfreesboro, Tennessee for 30 years. Plus 30. And that was about 25 miles from Nashville and just full of everything to do. More restaurants than you could count. I think the last count was like 500 restaurants within 30 minutes of where I lived, or less than 30 minutes. Here I got 5. A lot of cotton just left in the fields around here. Just like that. Just left there. I don't know why they leave it there. I was watching Harley Day Rider, his Coffee with HDR on Saturday mornings this morning. Had a great show. He always does. And they were talking about several different things. A little bit about technology, cameras, motovlogging. I don't know much about it. I'm just stick something on the helmet and give it a shot. See if it works. See if I can do something. It's all fun. It's just a hobby. But some people, they really go all out and they really hit it hard with the A-roll, B-roll, and different camera angles and 360s, and there's some of us like me and all our friends, Mr. G 1965, low tech but effective. He's got a very simple way to look at it and does very good with it. I'm in the midst of trying to learn an editing program. Some of the fellows said DaVinci Resolve. Well, I downloaded that. Let's see if we can get it to work. I haven't had much footage to download to it yet, so that's what I'm trying to do this weekend, is film some things, to put them in there and put them together and see if I can figure it out. You know, it just takes hours to play with it and learn all the in and outs of it. Sometimes I have the patience for that, and sometimes I don't. Today I didn't. I shot a little video back in the workshop here a few minutes ago. And we talked about my trailer. And I know it's really, really strange to say I pull a trailer with my motorcycle. But I never had a trailer until we went to Montana, Billings, in 2007. And a friend of mine said, "Here, take mine." And I did. After 2 or 3 weeks of trying to tell him no, he wouldn't take no for an answer. "Here, take mine." Well, I took it, and when I got home I had to get one. Anyway, you could spend $1,000 or you could spend $5,000 on a trailer. I have friends that have trailers that match their motorcycles. They look just perfect, and that's $5 grand, $5,500. I don't use it that often to do that. I maybe use it twice a year, 3 times a year. So, but when you do want it, it really is nice. I can put more in that trailer than most of the times than I can in the trunk of a car. It's really nice not to have to fight to put the bags in the saddlebags and in the trunk, and have to figure out what you can take, what you can't take, and just pack the bag, honey, throw it in the trailer. That's really nice. Just be careful. Pack your trailer so your tongue weight is about 10% of the overall weight of your vehicle, of the trailer itself and the luggage. And it takes a little bit of getting used to. When you go over railroad tracks, you'll feel it kind of tugging at the bike a little bit. You never feel it going around corners. I never feel it. I never feel it even taking off. Just when you go over bumps and you got to stop in a real big hurry. Leave yourself some room. And we talked about this GoPro thing. You know, I was in the shop and I had the GoPro Hero 5 and Hero 4 and the 4 sessions and what it takes to do each one of those. You know, I played around with this stuff and trying to get it to work right. The Hero 5, there's something with that camera and that mic adapter that they don't like to communicate very well, because it drops that mic on just at random. And then the next time you come back, you turn it on, it's there. So it's in the mic adapter. I didn't want to spend 50 bucks to try it again. So I bought a camera for $150. You know, that don't make any sense, does it? But if I'd have done that and I'd have had the same problem, I'd have been $50 in the hole. I feel now that I got the camera, and there's a cop. He's waiting on me, I suppose. Good morning. And it's not the 5, and it doesn't have some of the features that the 5 has, but I'm happy. The audio sounds good, and it works. You know, that's the whole problem. You know, the whole thing about the whole setup is, does it work? Is it reliable? Can you turn it on and you know it's working? You know, I don't have a nice little light back here to tell me I'm recording, so I have to take it on faith that I pushed the button right. So here we are, coming into the big city of Glenville, and as you can tell, the streets are not very crowded at all. What you will see down here are a whole lot of homes that are red brick homes, like that one and that one and that one and that one and that one. You know, I wondered for a while as why all the red brick homes. Well, I found out about 15 miles that way, north of here, there's a red brick factory. I mean, that's what they're putting out there you know, so I suppose that all the contractors around here are pushing the red brick. I don't know. There's some really nice old houses in this little town. This little town's got about 4,700 people, I think, or maybe a little less than that, maybe. There's a popo. Hey, y'all. But we did a little Christmas thing yesterday, and that was pretty nice. But it's because all the people, you know, we met some nice folks, and the parade wasn't much to speak about. See that old house right there? That's a very, very old. Somebody needs to restore that one. Anyway, I'll go across and go through the downtown square. What they consider a square. It's not really a square. Not like Murfreesboro's got a square, just a little downtown area. Oh, motorcycle. Another motorcycle. This is where the little parade was. They had this all this blocked off, and people were milling in the streets. They had some booths set up and a little stage right there where the children were doing their dance routines and stuff. So that was pretty nice. And that's our bank. But it's just a little small town. That's all it is. They had some little blow-up things, you know, bouncy things like that set up right there for the children. That was really nice. Let's go this way. Woo-wee. Something that this town is seriously lacking is good grocery stores. It has one fresh market, food market, I forget what it was. It's not very, that's it right there. It's fresh market, food market, I don't know. Anyway, we went in there. It's like a wannabe grocery store that hadn't grown up yet. There's a big old post office right there. Ain't much to